So yes, we are on our way to the Keys, and I am so excited to be on the beach. Miami was an interesting experience. I would say the zoo was fun. Our campground was very nice, but overall, the part of Miami we were at, I just didn't love. It was very hot in the RV, but I'm so excited to get to the beach, and we are going snorkeling tomorrow. So I think only Ethan, Dad, Arliss, and I are going snorkeling, because Mom didn't want to snorkel because of sharks, which I'm kind of afraid of seeing sharks too, in all honesty. So we've already been gone almost 2 weeks. We have 9 days left on our trip, and that includes the Keys, and our travels home. We'll be home on February 2nd, and it's been a wonderful time. It's gone by so incredibly fast, but I am so excited to head to the Keys, and then I think I'm ready to kind of be home and start thinking about real life again. This has been so fun, and I honestly love that this is some people's reality. Like, to be able to do this all the time would be so much fun. But anyways, let's get going to the Florida Keys.
All right, so this guy right here just gave me a wave as he walked by, and he started pounding the front of my RV as he walked by, and I'm not in the crosswalk, so I have no idea what he was doing. I tell you, this being in Miami has been just crazy. I mean, it is crazy in Miami.
It's so weird.
I mean, I love it. I love the weather. I love the culture, but oh, I'm so glad to get out. Oh my goodness. Are you seeing this water over here? It is absolute crystal clear. I mean, look how blue this is. This is the first time I've ever seen it. I am super excited, like really pumped. I cannot wait to get out and go snorkeling tomorrow. I can't wait to get on our paddleboard. I mean, look at this bridge that we're going over. Besides being a little freaky, you know, standing up this high and looking over the edge, this is absolutely awesome.
All right, I need to slow things down just a little bit here because I want to show you. We're just coming out now on 7 Mile Bridge, but over to the right there's a really interesting thing that you can see. This is a little island. It was formerly a private residence, but that is Pigeon Key, and you can actually take a train all the way back at the area that we just came from and ride it all the way across and go out. And I've never been there, so I don't know what you technically do there, but I just thought it was kind of a cool thing out in the middle of nowhere. And you can see on the other side, that is the old 7 Mile Bridge. The one that we're on right now was built in about 1982. And I'm very glad for it, because that other bridge, it doesn't look so good. So, man, it's just so pretty. I can't get over it. That's so pretty.
Well, we are at Bahia Honda State Park, I believe. Bahia Honda State Park. The drive down here, I know I've heard horror stories on
you know, like waiting in long lines, and I guess it just depends on when you come down, because we didn't really have any lines. I actually liked it. There were no semis passing you. It was mostly a one-lane road, which, I mean, made it fantastic to drive, especially Fritter, who sometimes fights me. But just beautiful. I've never seen waters so blue in my entire life. It is probably one of the most beautiful drives that I've ever driven. We are ready to spend a week in paradise, and we are really, really glad that that you guys are along with us for the ride. So buckle up, it's gonna be a fun one. So here we are at the Bahia Honda beach. We just got here, wanted to come check it out and see what there is to see and do. And there's a snack shop here. It's just really kind of a nice, quiet beach. But look at this in the background here. Isn't that unreal? I know, it's fantastic. So this is what we have to do. I know you feel sorry for us, but this is what we have to do for the next 7 days. It's gonna be rough, it's gonna be difficult to work while everybody's hanging out here, but I am going to do it because you gotta put food on the table. But if you can get, I'll go over the reservation system, how to get in here later, how I did it. But this is something that you need to try. It's absolute paradise. Absolute paradise. Almost paradise. Walking on heaven's shore. Right, what do the words go?
I think it's almost paradise, knocking on.
Oh.
I don't even know that.
Almost paradise, knocking on heaven's door.
I think
It's so soft. The sand is so incredibly soft when you get out here. I was not expecting that. And I'm not normally a girl who likes the water, but it's a little cold. But it feels so good.
Arliss is getting his beach workout in for the day.
Stop it.
What? Hey man, don't be afraid to flaunt it. You got the goods.
I'm trying to work out. Oh.
So we thought we would check out the beach for the first time.
it's a lot of rocks. I tell you that. Gotta cut my thing.
That is beautiful. Today's the day. We are going snorkeling. Now, I will be absolutely honest with you, or if you allow me to be honest with you, I am a little bit, just a little bit nervous.
Oh, well, I'm only nervous for the sharks and the barracudas.
I'm just interested, I mean, it's something that we've never done before, so obviously any time, but I mean, the one thing that we do say is try to do one thing uncomfortable every single day, and eventually it won't be uncomfortable anymore. And this is, we are checking a big one.
Only the 3 of us are braving
Yeah,
it, though.
we're checking a big one off of our list. We have voyaged about an hour and a half north of where we're staying at Bahia Honda, up to the John Pennekamp State Park. And from there, supposedly, this is one of the best places in the area to snorkel. So they're going to take us out to a reef. We have about an hour to an hour and a half inside of the water. We got up at about 6:30 to have to get up here. And the blessing of that is normally those of us who aren't usually up in the morning got to see the sunrise. And I can tell you, it was one of the most amazing things.
It was beautiful because before the sun rose, there was like this pink orange hue to the sky. And then the sun actually rose and it was like fire.
Beautiful. I mean, just, it was beautiful. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. So not necessarily the most up-to-date of state parks, but I guess you don't come here for the view of the buildings. So right over there is where you will go ahead and check in, get signed up, and then you will cut straight across. That's where they go ahead and they do the equipment fitting and you board the boats. The one thing that I will let you know is you're going to see a little bit of an audio shift as we jump over. We're going to be using our smaller Canon, and a lot of it is also going to be done on the GoPro. And so not necessarily the best when it comes to wind. So we just talked to somebody that is in there that's been on this trip like 25 times, he said. And he said, rarely do you see conditions like this to where the water is still. It is not moving at all. There's no clouds in the sky, so the sun is out, and it is going to be nothing but crystal clear. We'll be able to see 50 to 100 feet, and excited. especially because he said that, you know, this is a rare thing, and I mean, obviously this is our first time, so, you know, you get excited when you feel like you've picked the right day to go. So I'm really excited to I guess let you guys see what we're going to be seeing here. So Arlie is afraid that he's so light that he's going to float to the bottom, and that the current is going to take him out, and we're going to forget that he's here, and he's just going to be floating.
I never said that part.
Just like Andy from The Office, just floating out in Lake Pompatua.
With genuine concern too.
Or Woody Pompak, or I don't remember the name of it, but you get the reference. Arlie, I don't think you have anything to worry about, man. Especially wearing like the colors that you're wearing. We'll be able to see you from a mile away. Though he said that where we're going, we're probably going to be about between 10 to 15 feet of water. It's a place called Grecian Rock. It's where they usually take people here. They said if the weather is good, they're also going to then take us out to where they say the Jesus statue is.
It's over here.
So I have no idea. I never thought today was the day I would get to meet Jesus, but you know, I guess you always have to be prepared, right? So again, Grecian Rock. Great visibility, 10 to 15 feet. They said in some areas, depending on the tide, we might be only 3 or 4 feet above the coral. Okay, I'm gonna show you Jesus really quickly here.
Christ of the Abyss.
Abyss.
Yeah, I said abyss. South in action.
So there's coral Jesus.
The weather looks good. I'm looking at that flag over there on the other side of the marina, and it looks like we don't have that much of a breeze, but over here sometimes you can't tell. We're kind of in a hole. Once we move out there and it's open, then we can tell what the reality is. Okay, so once we get out there, we'll make a decision where we're going.
He said no bananas the last time. Hey, just the banana thing.
Yeah, we do. For snorkeling best.
Thank you. What do you guys think of the chop?
I like it.
Look at how clear it is.
It feels like you're on like a ride.
Did you think it was going to be as bumpy?
I didn't even think about this part.
Oh my goodness. All right, they're getting ready.
Here. This one's a little deeper.
This is Banana
And
Reef.
it's right here. It's going to be right there on the left-hand side of this boat, right here. You're going to jump in the water right here. You're going to see it right away when you jump in the water. You're almost on top of it. So reef is all over here, and it goes into shape this way, that way, like that. Okay. So there's no need for anybody to go that way. No need to go that way. No need to go that way. No need to go that way. It's right there.
Oh, it's a little chilly. Woo! Woo! Woo, man.
about here. I know. And that's how we got here.
All right, we are just back in the car.
After snorkeling.
Snorkeling, kind of cold, and you know, just it does feel good to be
Just sitting in the car.
Yeah, just kind of sitting in the car. So we are, well, I don't know, what are the initial thoughts? What do you guys think of
It was
snorkeling?
fun. When I first started off, my mask was like terrible, and like I couldn't breathe. I was just
They had a
breathing
different
my
mask than
air.
I did. They had the whole face one. I had the one that goes like this. So my initial thoughts are, it was so fun riding the boat. I love riding the boat. And then when it stood still, it was like kind of rocky, and I was like, oh, I feel a little dizzy. So then I jumped. Once you get into the water, I was kind of hesitant. As soon as I hit the water, I felt like I was instantly had a hard time breathing. I was like literally gasping for air. And so I went back to the boat and I held onto the ladder, and I filled up my life vest with more air so that I could float, and I wasn't like so dependent on trying to stay afloat. And then it was okay. I think I was out there for maybe 20 minutes or so, and then I went back and got to know the captain, talked to the captain the
Captain
rest
Ed.
of the time. Yeah.
Captain Ed and Sonia were great. They did a
They were
great
good.
job. I would definitely recommend these tours here. The reef that they go to was really good. We got to
Banana
see, yeah, the banana reef, and we got to see, I mean, unfortunately, a lot of jellyfish.
Oh, the jellyfish were scary, and we saw barracudas.
We got to see
And there
barracuda.
was
Somebody
guy
saw
on
a
the
5-foot
boat,
shark.
Yeah, who said he saw like a reef
Shark.
shark.
Shark, yeah. So it was fun. Now we are going to head off, and I have never tried. I don't know. This car is horrible. We're now going to head off, and we're going to try key lime pie. I've never had key lime pie, but when you're in Key West, you've got to do what the locals do. And I don't even know if the locals even eat key lime pie.
I don't think they do.
But we're going to go try it. So you know, we'll come along for the ride, and we'll let you know what we think of key lime pie. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live outside of the Key Lime Pie Factory, where Dirk Miracle and Lucy Miracle are here, about ready to attempt to eat key lime pie for the very first time in their lives. Will Dirk find the future pie of his choice? Who knows? But we are going to go in and see. I figure, win in the keys, eat what the keys eat. I don't know.
My thing is,
We've got a debate.
Okay, I don't think it's based in the Keys.
Is key lime pie from the Keys?
No.
That is what we're about ready to
it's
find
not.
out. Investigative reporting at its finest. Let's go. Can you guys settle the debate for me? If you mind if I get it on video as well? Does key lime pie, does it originate in the Keys? Is that why it's...
It explains it better on the wall over there.
Okay, well that's...
Where it started, it just, the lines grow well here.
Okay.
Like they do, like in Mexico, they're also called Mexican lines, but they didn't make pie out of it.
Okay.
Here they did mostly in the waters on the boats, like around the Keys.
Okay, so
The
did...
key lines.
But because of that, is that why the pie started here? Or
And
they...
pies, yeah.
Okay.
Like in Key West, not like all the way up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and that's fine. I mean, do you guys make it better than they make it in Key West?
Well, we were voted best in Florida for many years, and also in 2022, so you can get that too. So.
Okay, so this is the best key lime pie in Florida.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see, I told you. You were wrong. So outside of this place, they've got this really peaceful little garden. And I don't, what, do you buy a heart lock and put it here on the... I don't know, we probably should have asked what this was for. But they've got this nice soft music playing out here. All of these trees, some Adirondacks. Adirondacks? I don't know. Where would you like to attempt our key lime experience from? All right. Oh my goodness, it's like a Zen garden. It's a key lime mural. Here, we can do it here.
Dirk will be test tasting key lime pie.
Test tasting?
Test tasting.
Taste testing.
Taste it.
Yeah, because I don't. These are not. They're not done on a gluten-free crust. So you can have the top. The top is gluten-free if you just want to.
I don't know if I trust it. I'm just gonna let you handle
I'll
it.
Go for it. So we got two different options. The first one was one that is just basically the key lime pie with the with whipped cream. So they said that is probably your most natural, original experience.
They said they're out of the meringue one.
Yeah, so they do say come back in and they can do it with meringue. That's their best one. But I do want to reiterate is that this place was voted the best key lime pie in Florida. So sometimes it shows you do not have to go all the way down to the Keys in order to experience the Keys. So the other thing that we got though is we got one that is a chocolate drizzle. So I will show you.
I don't know how good that would be. May I smell it?
Smell. And then the other for your enjoyment.
Let me smell that one.
I don't know. It looks very gelatinous.
Yeah, it does.
So let me. I'm going to start from the back because I want to get some of the whipped cream with the. I say that's an appropriate piece right there. Enough of the crust. A little bit of the.
Take a bite.
All right. Here we go. Drum roll, please.
What's the verdict?
I like it. Now I will say it is not voted. I can't say that this is my #1 favorite pie. But I can also say I will continue to have bites of this because it is really good.
Try it with the chocolate.
Okay, so let's try the chocolate now. So again, we will try from the just so we can keep it fair. Ooh, it's a harder. It's like a hard shell chocolate.
Yeah.
So again, key lime with the chocolate.
Let's see. Is it good?
I like it. I like it with the chocolate. Now I don't know if that automatically doesn't make me a purist. I'm sorry, because I have not grown up on key lime, but I like it with the chocolate. I don't know. It's got like a tanginess to it that is really really good.
The chocolate smelled better. I don't know if that means anything.
But you want to? It is gluten free. I'm sure on the top. Why don't you try it? Here, try a little taste.
I really don't know.
No, please.
I'm fine.
I mean, I think everybody out there wants to see you take a little bit. Here you go.
I don't think they do. I'm really okay. I'm really fine. No thanks.
This is gluten free. It's lime.
I don't know if I can.
It is. It's key lime.
I can do it. No,
come on.
I know. No, thank you. Please don't. Thank you. Please don't. Thank you. I'm
okay,
scared.
No, you're good. You're not gonna get sick. It's key lime.
So scared.
Take a bite. Oh, just put it in and take a bite. Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle that. Oh, it's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Held up like for the aftertaste to hit.
No, it's good. It's
just like very limey.
All right. So I am going to enjoy the rest of this. We will take this back for anybody that wants to experience this because I think they'd like the chocolate a little bit better. So there you have it.
Tangy.
Key lime pie for the first time.
I was looking for tangy.
From the best in Florida. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I'm about ready to enjoy the rest of this. See you down the road.
With their names or initials, the caps the date are inscribed on the padlock to symbolize our lasting love. The legend behind this tradition tells us by doing this lovely gesture, you will return together to this place and that your love will forever be lost.
Aww. Isn't that sweet? So it is. We were at the Blonde Giraffe, Key West, Key Lime Pie. And that's a tongue twister. All right. And then you can kind of see their awards, just so they don't think that I was lying. It was good. Yeah, very good. I would say best in Florida.
Very much. Then your vote counts too.
It does, but I have nothing else to compare it to, so just know, take it with a grain of salt. But
well, all the other ones you have after this just aren't good.
it will. It's literally it'll never equal my first. All right. See ya.
You get a hacksaw blade. A hacksaw blade, and you cut it off. And this one now it broke. Okay. So because it's very thin, unlike that one. Right. It's the easiest conch to blow in the world.
And what's the tradition here about, like, because
Sunset.
okay, so
goes down, the horns blow.
and where do they do that at?
Well, they do it either under the bridge over there, and we have friends that are on the campsite, but usually under the bridge over there.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I meant. Not a starfish, just sand dollar, sea biscuit. Yes, that's what we
This
thought,
one was
Jeff.
really gross, so I painted it. And it had a hole, so I made it a heart.
Oh, that's
Oh.
really good.
Yeah, so this one was really
Where'd you find
disgusting.
that one?
We found them, I found several over there on Sandspur in the rocks.
So this visit or another visit?
This visit.
Do you have
Oh,
any
so you thinking it wasn't going to be good shelling?
Look at this little bundle of treasures that our neighbors across the way found for us. They're letting us keep them. They found them while they were kayaking. They're real. They're not like ones you buy at the store. They're sea urchins and real conch shells. This one's my favorite because it's got pink on the inside. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So then you can cut the tops off and turn them into horns. So what you'll see is as we go to watch the sunset, there's this group of people and they all come out and they blow their conch shells while the sun sets. So I'm very excited that we finally have our own conch shells. So now we're walking to go see the sunset. We just met some sweet little neighbors across the street and they were showing us all the crafts they have made from things they found on the beach. And they're like, oh, we need to introduce you to our friends so you can have a crafting day. And so they were really sweet and they gave us this little coconut fish they made and some shells. And so now we get to go see the sunset.
Conch shells. I was saying conch.
Conch. Look at this sweet little guy living his best life, right? Being pulled by the best brother.
We're gonna end the evening by watching the sunset come down, and you know, there's a bridge that you can walk over. It's a walking bridge. On one side you have the driving bridge, on the other side is the walking bridge. So we're gonna go over. Sunset's at about a little after 6 o'clock, 6:04, 6:05. So it is now a little after 5 and we are walking over to see a beautiful Key West sunset. Alright, so we are walking up, and originally I've been saying at Bahia Honda, but obviously I have been extremely wrong. So just for future reference, you can correct me if I say it wrong again, but it's Bahia Honda. Bahia Honda. Alright, off to the bridge we go.
Almost to the bridge.
Almost to the bridge.
It's like walking into heaven because it's like all clear on the outside, like the light. It's all white. And then look, water. Oh, walking through the celestial bridge.
So it's hard to believe that cars used to drive across this 2x2, especially some of the bigger cars. They said on that sign back there that some of the big cars had to fold their mirrors in just to get by, and even at that it was still very scary. So yeah, even though I think that can be scary over there sometimes, I'll take that over this every single day. So what do you guys think? Think it's going to be a good sunset? I don't know. I mean, it's got potential. It's a little chilly up on top of this bridge, I will tell you. It goes from being like 80 degrees to like a windy 60.
I'm not cold.
Yeah, she's cold.
I'm not cold.
Lucy's got it, Catch has got it. I am.
Okay, so you guys want to give me a sample so we know what we're doing here?
I am pitiful.
It's hard.
Oh, you did it. Okay.
It's harder than it looks.
All right, now that you got it, you got to wait because you want to make it special so when the sun goes down.
So you've got some experience.
And I feel like blow up them if I do
I'm an old trumpet player.
Be careful, you don't want to drop it, so you got to be very careful.
That's what.
All right, wait, buddy. You're doing so good.
Here, let me get out of here.
Okay, sit right here on the ground and practice.
I don't. Oh, look at that move.
Look at that.
So what do you think? It's turning out to be a good sunset, eh?
Let's try to make a noise for Dad.
I'm good. All right, try.
I've tried. I can't do it.
All right, here, let me try it.
It's very hard. You have to grip it.
Okay. All right, I can grip it.
Inside there.
Hard.
All right, ready?
You want me to hold the camera for you?
I think it's. I don't think it's hollowed out enough. I know.
Our friend works here.
I just don't got it. I don't got it.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I will gladly give it away.
Because the people who are across from us, they brought up.
It has turned out to be a beautiful, beautiful sunset. Let me show you. All right, there's Lucy with her horn. Blow the horn.
I don't know if I can.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
Now watch.
Catchy, blow the horn,
Watch
buddy.
the expert.
Let's see it. Yeah, boy. You got it there, man.
Did you actually did it? Did you hear me?
I don't know. I heard him.
Did you hear me do it?
Lucy's got it.
Mine was also
So now, so how did this tradition start? What is this?
Well, it actually is, the old time was when fishermen would come in from sea, they would get into the port and tell their families by blowing their own unique conchs that they were home safely from fishing.
Okay.
And probably to say, get dinner on the table.
That's it,
but
that's
they
right.
would blow, you could hear it for 1 mile to 2 miles away. And every horn has a slightly different sound. It's very different. They sound very different, right? So every horn is a little different. I like that one too, dude. And at Bahia Honda, we say it as a respect to nature in the park. When the sun sets on the horizon, we blow the conchs to say goodnight, Bahia Honda. And it's our time also to say the park is closed.
Awesome.
So
that is so cool.